Okay, so we're going to replace the discs on our Posi-Tilit FaceRest from Custom Craftworks. When you're sent the repair kit, this is what you'll receive. There should be one nylock nut, 2 discs with short posts, and 2 discs with long bars, as well as 4 O-rings. Okay, so the first step in disassembling our FaceRest would be to loosen the nut on the end. This just takes a 7/16 socket or a wrench. This washer is different from the other 4 washers in that it's thicker, and these are a industrial 44 thousandths thick washer. This is a standard USS washer. When you slide your rod out, you'll notice the 2 O-rings are between the discs on each side, and then you have a bar with 2 same thickness washers, as well as on this side. Set your old discs to the side that will be replaced with the 2 new from the kit. Then take your O-rings, set them aside as well, and your 4 stainless steel washers. Now, once we've disassembled to this point, we need to remove these discs, which can be done by grabbing them with a locking pliers, twisting gently, and it will break loose. They have been super glued, but they will come apart. It may take some force, but it will come off. Then you must clean the residual glue. There may be just a slight amount with a putty knife or something similar. The glue is only on the outsides. And you just want the majority off so that you can have a nice flat mating surface for the new discs. To glue these discs on, we'll use a small amount of super glue. This happens to be Loctite 454, very high quality super glue. We put a small amount on the disc like such, on both discs. And then simply apply them to your FaceRest. And you want to ensure that there are no large gaps at all between the discs and the metal bracket. If your table was built, or your FaceRest was built prior to around 2005, you will have this style of bracket, which has 3 holes. The newer version is an oval, which would match the oval like that instead of the posts. Going to reassemble the FaceRest, and we will start with the rod and handle and ensure that your spacer is in place. You can turn this either direction, but to finally get it all the way through and to put your nut on, you will have to have it in this position, and I will show you that during the assembly procedure. First of all, we would put this through the slot, and your disc would ride in there like such. Okay. Now, take 2 of the O-rings from your repair kit, slide those onto your shaft. Take a small amount of oil, 3-in-1 oil or such would be just a drop. Ooh, that's way too much, and I'm going to remove some. You don't want so much oil that it gets into the teeth. It's only to help the O-rings move as they need to when the discs collapse. At that point, you push it through your bracket, and then you would put one of the stainless steel washers, and there is 2 different sides. One is very smooth and shiny, and the other is duller and has more like a burr. It's not sharp, but it's much sharper than the smooth sides of this side. The smooth side must face this small bar. If this is in reverse, it will dig into this material and cause your FaceRest to have issues. So you need that to be the smooth side on each side. So that goes there. Smooth side going to be towards this sliding bar. Goes in there. Then the other smooth side towards the bar. Then the tube up until it's a little bit poking through. Then you would add another washer and ensure that it's the stainless steel washers. Smooth side towards this bar. And these pieces will drop and it'll get frustrating, but just take your time. Now, it's a little tricky to get the last washer in because there's only so much room in there. Ensure that the smooth side is towards this bar. Work that down until it's on the rod, and then it may help to find the hole, push it on in. Next, the 2 remaining O-rings slide in just like the previous ones. They do require a very small drop of oil. Then you will get and there is a little bit of a play, so you're able to push that over there and get over top of the bar of that disc. Now, if your handle is this way, you'll notice I don't have enough room to get a nut or anything on there. So that's why you must have the handle in this position to allow enough space to apply your thick washer as well as your new nylock nut. Then tighten slightly, but in this position you do not want to tighten all the way till everything is tight. You must put the handle in that position, which as you can see collapses everything, Then you would tighten until you see all the play out of the teeth. And there you have a freshly repaired Posi-Tilit FaceRest.